1. The idea of living in the present moment, known as here and now, has many similarities with Stoic principles. Acceptance of what cannot be changed. Stoics emphasize the importance of accepting circumstances that cannot be altered. Living in the present moment involves accepting what is happening now without excessive resistance. This doesn't mean being passive but directing energy towards actions within our control. Control of emotional reactions. Stoicism suggests cultivating serenity in the face of situations, whether favorable or unfavorable. By living in the present moment, Stoics believe we can control our emotions and reactions, contributing to greater emotional stability. Focus on what is under our control. A fundamental part of Stoicism is focusing on what is under our control and accepting the rest. Living in the present moment means directing attention and effort to actions we can take now, instead of excessive worry about the future or regretting the past. Mindful presence. Stoicism encourages the practice of mindfulness or conscious presence, aligning with the concept of living in the present moment. By fully paying attention to what is happening now, we can experience greater appreciation for life and a deeper understanding of our own reactions and choices. Enjoying small joys. Living in the present moment doesn't just mean tolerating adversities but also appreciating the small joys of daily life. Stoics recognize the importance of finding contentment in simple things and valuing each moment as a unique opportunity. 2. Acceptance of what cannot be changed is a fundamental principle of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that greatly influenced Greece and Rome. Stoics like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius believed that the key to peace of mind and wisdom was learning to accept things that cannot be changed. The main idea behind this approach is the concept of amor fati, which means love of fate. Stoics argue that instead of resisting or lamenting uncontrollable events, we should embrace them and find ways to benefit from them. Accepting what cannot be changed does not mean passive resignation but an active stance of understanding and adaptation. Furthermore, Stoics emphasize the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. Philosopher Epictetus, for example, stated, "Things in our control are opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever is of our own doing. Things not in our control include the body, property, reputation, office, and, in a word, whatever is not of our own doing." By accepting what cannot be changed, Stoics argue that we can focus our energy and efforts on what we can control, our attitudes, choices, and behaviors. This leads to greater serenity, resilience, and a fuller life even in the face of adversity. Acceptance of what cannot be changed according to Stoicism is a philosophical approach that seeks to promote inner peace, resilience, and wisdom in the face of life's inevitabilities. It is a way of living in harmony with nature, embracing challenges, and finding meaning even in the most difficult circumstances. 3. Stoics believe that emotions can be harmful and that emotional tranquility can be achieved through self-control and acceptance of what is beyond our control. Here are some key principles about controlling emotions according to Stoicism. Differentiation between what is within and outside control. Stoics argued that many things in life are beyond our control, such as external events, other people's opinions, and even the body. In contrast, our character, choices, and attitudes are under our control. They recommended focusing our efforts and energy only on what we can control and accepting resignedly what is beyond our control. Serene acceptance. Stoics encouraged the practice of serene acceptance of the inevitable circumstances of life. This does not mean apathy but rather calm recognition and acceptance of situations we cannot change. Accepting things as they are, without excessive emotional resistance, contributes to inner peace. Control of emotional reactions. Stoicism highlights the importance of controlling emotional reactions to external events. Instead of reacting impulsively, Stoics advise a reflective pause and the choice of measured responses. The practice of pausing before reacting allows us to be more rational and less influenced by momentary emotions. Detachment from excessive passions. Stoics warned about the danger of excessive passions, such as unrestrained desire or constant fear. They sought a life of equanimity, avoiding emotional extremes. By cultivating a certain detachment from worldly pleasures and pains, they believed we could achieve more lasting emotional stability. Meditation on impermanence. Stoicism encourages reflection on the impermanence of life and the fleeting nature of emotions. Recognizing that everything is temporary, including intense emotions, can help maintain calm in moments of emotional turbulence. By applying these principles, Stoicism aims to achieve a state of undisturbed tranquility and equanimity, promoting emotional control in the face of life's vicissitudes. 4. While empathy is not explicitly addressed in Stoic texts, many fundamental principles of Stoic philosophy can be applied to cultivate empathy. Here are some ways to do so. Understanding universalism. Stoics believed in an ordered and rational cosmos where all beings share a common connection. Recognizing this interconnectedness allows for cultivating empathy by understanding that the emotions and experiences of others are as significant as our own. Control of reactions. Stoicism teaches the importance of maintaining control over one's reactions to circumstances. By developing this skill, we can respond to others' emotions with compassion and empathy rather than being dominated by negative emotional impulses. Practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness, or prosoke, is a Stoic practice involving being fully present in the current moment. By being aware of the emotions and needs of others, we can respond with genuine empathy, paying attention to the subtleties of their expressions and words. Acceptance of human limitations. Stoics recognize the inevitability of adversities and human limitations. By accepting that everyone faces challenges and sufferings, we are more likely to develop empathy as we realize that each person carries their own burdens. Detachment from others' opinions. Stoics emphasized not being dominated by others' opinions. By practicing detachment from opinions and judgments, we can open up to understanding others' perspectives more objectively and empathetically. Love for humanity. Storge. Love for humanity, or storge, is a concept associated with Stoicism. By cultivating compassionate love for all human beings, regardless of their differences, we develop a natural disposition to understand and share others' experiences. 5. Persistence in the face of adversity is a central theme in Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that greatly influenced Western culture. Stoics believed that the key to a meaningful and happy life lay in cultivating virtue, wisdom, and self-discipline, regardless of external circumstances. Here are some Stoic principles related to persistence in the face of adversity. Differentiate between what can be controlled and what cannot. Stoics emphasize the importance of focusing only on what is under our direct control. Many adversities are beyond our power to change, but our reaction to them and our internal choices are entirely controllable. By accepting 6. Practicing gratitude according to Stoicism involves adopting a philosophical perspective that values acceptance, wisdom, and understanding of what is under our control. Stoics like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius believed that cultivating gratitude was essential for achieving serenity in inner peace, regardless of external circumstances. Here are some fundamental Stoic principles related to the practice of gratitude. Acceptance of what is under your control. Stoics emphasize the importance of focusing only on what is under our direct control. This means that instead of worrying about external events or things we cannot change, we should concentrate our energy and attention on how we respond to these events. Reflection on personal experiences. Stoics encourage regular reflection on daily experiences, recognizing the blessings and lessons that can be derived from each situation. Even in challenging moments, finding something to be grateful for can help shift perspective. Valuing the present. Stoicism highlights the importance of living in the present, appreciating what we have now instead of being stuck in the past or overly concerned about the future. Gratitude is, therefore, a tool for cultivating awareness of the present moment. Acceptance of impermanence. Stoics recognize the ephemeral nature of all things and the inevitability of change. By practicing gratitude, we learn to value the good things while we have them, knowing that everything is temporary. Detachment from material possessions. Cultivating gratitude in Stoicism often involves detaching from material possessions and finding satisfaction in the simple things in life. Appreciating everyday experiences and relationships is seen as more meaningful than the constant pursuit of material goods. By integrating these principles into your daily life, you can practice gratitude according to Stoicism, promoting a more balanced, resilient mindset focused on what truly matters. 7. When it comes to valuing friendship and community according to Stoicism, some fundamental principles can be highlighted. Virtue as the supreme good. Stoics consider virtue as the supreme good and the foundation for a meaningful life. Valuing friendship and community is seen as an integral part of the practice of virtue. Understanding human nature. Stoicism recognizes the interconnectedness of human beings and the importance of social relationships. Accepting the social nature of humanity means valuing friendships and actively participating in the community. Control over emotional responses. Stoicism teaches the distinction between what we can control, our attitudes, values, and choices, and what we cannot, external events and others' actions. By valuing friendship, Stoics seek to control their emotional responses to events and actions of friends, promoting serene acceptance. Friendship based on virtue. Stoics emphasize the importance of cultivating friendships based on virtue and mutual improvement. Friends are seen as companions on the journey toward wisdom and virtue. Contribution to the community. Valuing the community in Stoicism implies contributing positively to the common good. Stoics believe that we should play our role in society with virtue and responsibility, always seeking collective benefits. Acceptance of changes. Stoicism teaches acceptance of inevitable changes in life, including transformations in friendships and community dynamics. Developing adaptability and resilience contributes to stronger relationships. Practice of empathy. Empathy is valued in Stoicism, as it helps understand others' perspectives and strengthens social bonds. Seeking to understand the experiences and challenges of friends and the community is an integral part of this practice. These Stoic principles provide a framework for fostering meaningful connections and contributing positively to the well-being of oneself and the community.